Hey, Shalom, Israel, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to the Most High, Yahweh, and name of His Son, Yahweh Shai. And, this video is going into Halloween. Halloween coming up, and a lot of our people is going to celebrate Halloween. And not knowing the meaning behind it, well, our people do know the meaning behind Halloween. They know Halloween not righteous. They know Halloween wicked as hell. Our people know that, but our people don't care. That's what our people don't care. You tell our people, hey, pork bad for you. A pig don't sweat. So whatever a pig eats stays inside them. And pigs eat doodle. Pigs eat doodle now. Pigs eat anything. If I die right now, a pig gonna eat me. You can tell them that. And they'll go the next day and buy some pork chops and eat the pork chops. Our people stiff neck. Our people, we are stiff neck people. You feel what I'm saying? So our people not gonna listen. They'll do the opposite of what you say. They do the opposite of what you say. So our people know Halloween wicked. Our people know that. They wanna do Halloween talking about some. You have older people talking about some. Oh, I know Halloween devilish, but it's for the kids though. I'm let my son dress up and go out there and get some candy. We're not celebrating it, but it's just for him to have a good time. You celebrating it, brother. If you go out there and allow your kids to go out, first and foremost, if you know it's wicked, why would you allow your kids to do something that's wicked and you know it's wicked? You allowing your kid to go out there, you allowing your kid to dress up and go get some candy on a day that you know was invented on paganism. Halloween was, if you don't know, look at the history behind Halloween. You should already know it's wicked. It started with paganism. They were having sex with they were doing bestiality on this day. Men lying with men. That was the day that they believed that a ghost rose up from the dead. So they dressed up and did all type of witchcraft and sorcery on that day. And that's the day that you celebrating Halloween on. You have grown men. You have grown men, have a job, have a wife, 2 kids. You have a grown man dressing up for Halloween. Listen to what I say. You gonna have a grown man. You have a grown man dressed up as Black Panther. It's gonna be one of our people. It's gonna be a black man. You gonna have a black man dressed up as Black Panther. It's gonna be more than one. You gonna see a grown man, 25, 27, 29 years old, dressed up as Black Panther out there with little kids out there. He gonna have a little basket knocking on people's doors saying trick or treat. You gonna have a grown woman dressed up as Catwoman. You know what I'm saying? She gonna really be out there having the time of her life. She gonna be laughing, knocking on doors, trick or treat. People gonna look at her crazy like, woman, you 29 years old. Her little kid gonna be in the back. The little kid want candy, but she gonna be pushing the kid that way trying to get the candy. Come on. That's wicked, bro. If you ain't supposed to celebrate Halloween anyway. You feel what I'm saying? You're not supposed to celebrate that. But if you, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. If you 18 and up and still and you know, like, if you know better and you 18 and up still celebrating Halloween, come on, bro. You too old for that. And you still put on a costume. If you still trying to put a costume on at 20 years old, but I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. You have to understand that's not your day. Halloween is not. None of these holidays is your day. And you have people talking about they don't celebrate Halloween, but they go to church on that day. But they end up turning around and celebrating Thanksgiving. How you gonna say you don't celebrate Halloween because it was invented on paganism and is of the devil and is wicked, but you turn around and celebrate Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving was built up on paganism. You should know what happened when they came up here and killed Native Americans. That's wicked as hell. The Most High not with that, but you turn around and celebrate Thanksgiving, but you don't celebrate Halloween. That's wicked. You can't celebrate none of these holidays. You can't celebrate none of these holidays. All these holidays are built off paganism. And you also have to understand, you came up here on slave ships. You didn't come over here celebrating Christmas. These are your slave masters, or your quote unquote slave master holidays. These are not your holidays. You think you came up here celebrating Halloween? You think you came up here in a costume? You think you did that? No, these are your slave master holidays. These are the I ain't gonna say slave man. These are your oppressor holidays. They're oppressing you right now. These are their holidays because they did paganism. They did all type of wickedness because they didn't have no God. The only God is the only true God is the God of the Israelites, the God of Israel. So these other nations was doing paganism. They were making idols on this day. Worshiping the idols, all type of wickedness on this day. And you have to understand, you cannot celebrate Halloween and say that you love God and celebrate Halloween because Halloween is not of God. Christmas is not of God. Thanksgiving is not of God. Easter is not of God. So you can't celebrate none of these holidays that America teach you and be like, oh, I still love God though. But that's none of them holidays are in the Bible. You worshiping something that's not in the Bible, and was invented on paganism. So let me get Jeremiah 10 and 1. And the Bible tells you, the Bible goes into that. Envy not thy oppressor. It goes into that. I'm gonna get it right now. Jeremiah 10. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. So he's talking to the Israelites, which are the blacks, Hispanics, or Negro or Indian descent. My bad. The black, Hispanic, and Native Americans of Negro or Indian descent. These are the Israelites of the Bible. And it says, thus says the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. So he's telling you, learn not the way of the heathen. Don't learn their ways. When we came over here, that's what our ancestors did. When we came over here on slave ships, we learned their ways. We learned to keep Thanksgiving. We learned to keep Christmas. We learned that from them. But the Bible tells you, don't learn the way of the heathen. Don't. You see your oppressor them celebrate Halloween. Don't do what they do. You see them eating pork. Don't do what they do. You see them shaving their head. Do not do what they do, because it's it's against the Most High. It's against the Most High. So do not follow the oppressor on anything. Follow this Bible. Don't follow your oppressor. And it says, for the customs of the people are vain. For one, now check this out. Now, our people celebrate Christmas, but the Bible rebukes Christmas. The Bible goes into Christmas, because I just read it says, envy thou not thy oppressor. Now it's going to describe Christmas when it's saying envy not thy oppressor. It says, for the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with the axe. So they cut a tree out the forest with an axe. And it says they deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers that it move not. So that's Christmas. It's talking about Christmas. It's talking about Christmas without saying Christmas. Because what people do, they buy a tree. They put the tree in their house for Christmas. They deck it with silver and gold. And they tie it down so the tree won't fall. That's Christmas. It's telling you not to envy. It's telling you to envy thou not thy oppressor. And it just describes Christmas. But our people love celebrating Christmas, talking about some Christ is born December 25th. Where's that in the Bible? Why would you celebrate Christmas and the Bible just told you not to celebrate Christmas without even saying it? You just know it's talking about Christmas. And that tree become, people don't understand this. This is what you have to understand and wake up. That tree that you decking with silver and ornaments is like idolatry. Cause what you do when them presents on the ground, you get ready to open your presents, you bow down, right? You bow down to that tree. Kids don't understand what they're doing. They run presents and they bow down to that tree, doing all type of stuff trying to open it, but they bow down. And that's what the other nations did when they bowed down to these idols. They got you bound down trying to open your present, but you don't understand. You bound down to this tree. You in front of this tree bound down. But our people don't think about stuff like that. Our people just do stuff for tradition. You tell them, hey, you don't need to celebrate Halloween. They don't want to stop because they've been celebrating for too long. They don't want to come out. They don't want to come out this wickedness. They don't want to start over. They don't want to understand that most of it with pride. They don't want to understand that they understand it's wrong, but in the day they don't want to come. They don't want to come out of it. They don't want to come out of it because you told them it's wrong. They don't want to be like, oh, so and so told me it was wrong. That's why I came out of it. They'd rather just stay in it, and continue to do wickedness. They understand Halloween is wicked as hell. You have people dressing up as witches. That's sorcery. People out there trying to do warrants. You have people dressing up as murderers. It's like that's idolatry. You dressing up as your favorite. You dressing up as your favorite superhero. You dressing up as your favorite superhero. You have people dressing up as Superman, Batman, Spider-Man. That's idolatry. You have people dressing up as Jason, Freddy Krueger. Why would you want to dress up as killers? You out there dressing up as killers. You know, you out there dressing up as Jason. We already know Jason was a killer. Why would you want to dress up as Freddy? Freddy killed people in his dreams, but you dressing up having little blood, all type of wicked. You dressing up as demons, Scream, the little Scream mask, the ghost. You dressing up as all that wickedness. That's wicked as hell. And Halloween, a bad vibe. Anyway, I always felt kind of a bad vibe. I went out there when I was younger because I wanted the candy, but it was always a bad vibe. Like, come on, man. You got grown men out here with little kids out here trick-or-treating. Knocking on people's doors, trick-or-treating with a mask on. And you can't see nobody's face. It's easy to kill somebody out there. Easy to kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? You go out, you don't know what's going on. Everybody just dressed up. You have some people dressed up the same. You can easily commit a murder. You can easily snatch a kid up. Cause you know, parents be sending these kids up to these rich neighborhoods, you know, to get candy, and they'll drop them off and go back home. That's how kids get snatched up with sex trafficking. You leaving your kid out there on Halloween to get candy, you're knocking on random people's door. They don't even know. You just knocking on people's door. You can knock on a serial killer door. Your child can knock on a serial killer door, but you left him out there. You dropped him off and went home and watched TV, and he out there. You know, you think he's safe with his friends. He gets snatched up, you know, and get put in a white van. Now his organs gone. I'm telling you, there's gonna be a lot of kids missing on that day, bro. There's gonna be a lot of kids missing on Halloween. I'm telling you. That's an easy lick. You say if you want kids and adults, just go to Halloween. People gonna be doing that. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have people like that doing that. Wicked as hell. You gonna have, cause it's gonna be easy to snatch them up, bro. Cause like I said before, parents gonna be leaving their kids. That's why the Bible say, "Envy not thy oppressor." Don't envy none of that, cause it's wickedness. It's wickedness, and it's still wickedness. You have some people be like, "Oh, it don't mean that no more. It meant that back then." No, it still mean that. If something started from wickedness, it's still wickedness. You can't change something from how it started. You can't change it. That's how it started. That's the origin of it, so that's how it still is. You can't change something just because you want to change it, or you want your kids to feel better. You don't want your kids to feel bad. You scared to tell your kids. You scared to tell your kids you scared to tell your kids that they can't go to Halloween, that they can't dress up and go trick-or-treating. You have parents in this generation scared to tell their kids no. Because they feel like their kids going to get upset with them or not be their friend. First and foremost, you're not their friend, you're their parent. You feel what I'm saying? You shouldn't care about what they saying, bro. Because you know in your head Halloween wicked. So why in the hell would you allow your kids to go out there just to make them feel good, and you know they out there with, you know the pagan is paganism. But you out there, you don't want your child to be upset with you. And you gonna be crying. Oh man, I just feel like, you have some parents crying because they kid upset with them. They kid won't talk to them. I don't know why she won't talk to me. And then she ended up allowing the kid to go because her kid pouting. So she be like, okay, go ahead. But you know it's paganism. Let me get this verse, bro. It's finna go into it right here. Finna go into it. Let me find it. Revelations 21:8. But the fearful and the unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers, witchcraft. Halloween also started with witchcraft. They did witchcraft, and witchcraft is also spoken in the Bible. With when King Saul was talking to a witch, witchcraft and sorcery is taught in the Bible. You have Hollywood, them elites in Hollywood doing all type of witchcraft. Don't you know? Y'all remember on Disney Channel they had a little wand and they drew the little M. And it say so and you watching Disney Channel. They dun 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 dun. But it went through, and we were young. It went over our head. But now when you just sit here and think, that's witchcraft. They have a wand in their hand. Who else have wands? Witches. And they drawing it. They drawing something right in front of our eyes. Disney is witchcraft too. They got a movie called Witches with Tia and Tamara. Why are you showing that on TV? Some witches. And it's a more Halloween. I mean, when I was younger, they used to play a lot of, when Halloween came around, they used to play a lot of movies for Halloween. But my thing is, why is you showing that to the kids? Why is Disney Channel showing Halloween. They know Halloween wicked as hell. You feel what I'm saying? They know Halloween wicked as hell. So my point is, why are you showing this to the kids and parents? Why are you allowing your kids to watch this on TV? That don't make sense. You feel what I'm saying? That don't make sense. So you can't celebrate Halloween and be of the Most High. You of the devil if you celebrate Halloween. You can't be like, oh, well, I'm just gonna go get some candy. Don't mean I'm celebrating. You is celebrating it. Just like on Thanksgiving, when you talking about, oh, I'm just gonna get a piece of this turkey. I ain't celebrating it though, but you gonna go get a plate. You are celebrating it. And if you still wearing a costume, bro, if y'all still allowing your kids to dress up, you going off as a parent. You can't allow your kids to dress up. All these perverts in the world, and you allowing your kids to, you leave your kids out there. You have your kids in tights, dressing up as cheerleaders, 8 years old, dressing up as cheerleaders, and you don't know who out there with trick or treating. There be a lot of people out there. You don't know what people thinking, but you going out there on Halloween. You have people ready for Halloween. Halloween is wicked as hell. And stop celebrating that. If you watching this video and you an Israelite, celebrating Halloween, or you getting yourself prepared to celebrate Halloween, it's coming up, don't celebrate that, bro. I'm telling you right now, you can't act like you don't hear this video, because you looking at it right now. And if you looking at this video, it's meant for you. You know what I'm saying? The Most High put on your spirit to watch this video. So don't celebrate no Halloween. We not celebrating Halloween, bro. Halloween is wicked as hell. So I might do a part 2 on this if I watch this and be like, oh, I forgot something. I'm going off the dome. So this is my video. Don't celebrate Halloween. Come back to the Most High and start keeping His laws. And it's holidays in the Bible that you're supposed to keep. You don't have to keep these holidays of the world. It's holidays in the Bible that you can keep. You just have to do your research and read it. Pick it up and read it. So I'm going to give all praise to the Most High, Yahweh by Shemi Hawashai. And I say shalom.